There are various forms of government such as democracy, autocracy, monarchy, and under each of them, there is a kind of system under which the government is run, the country is run. In democratic politics, where the government is chosen by the people, there are usually two forms of government, federal government and unitary government. In federal government, there are different tiers of government where power is divided. In the unitary government, the power is concentrated with the central government, with the union government. In unitary government also, there are different tiers, but the authoritative role is played by the central government. Indian constitution has both federal features and unitary features. Today in this video we will try to understand federalism and the federal features of Indian government. Now what is federalism? Federalism is a type of government where power is divided between different constituent units. Usually there is two tier of government. The first tier is the national government, which is responsible for the entire country, and the second tier is the state governments. The state governments are not subordinate to national government. They have their own power, their own jurisdiction, and national government cannot dictate them to do something. So the powers are specified in the constitution, powers of both the national government and the state government. There are some fundamental provisions of the federalism which cannot be changed unilaterally. Both the units agree to this power sharing arrangement, and there must be presence of mutual trust and agreement to live together. One of the most important features of federalism is that there must be an independent judiciary which can interpret the constitution. So if a question is asked, what are the primary features of federalism? Then the answer is that there is a division of power between two tiers of government. Power is specified in the constitution. There is independent judiciary, and each of the units have their own jurisdiction. Now there are two ways in which the federation come into being. Either the units pool their sovereignty, means different units decide to come together to make a bigger unit. For example, the states of USA, where each of the units have equal power with respect to the national government. The second way is by holding together, the way the states of India, Belgium, Spain, these have come together, where there is no agreement or any contract between the units, and the central government is more powerful than the state government. Out of 193 countries, 25 to 26 countries only have federal form of government. The rest of them have unitary form of government. Now what are the federal features of the Indian Constitution? You must remember this list, asked again and again in the exam. Dual polity, we have central government and the state government. Written constitution, why it is required a written constitution? So that provisions cannot be changed easily. Division of powers, in the constitution there is state list, union list and concurrent list, where subjects are given under these lists on which state and center can rule. Supremacy of the constitution, central government cannot make any law that goes against the constitution, neither can state government. Rigid constitution, it means that although the constitution can be amended but the process is very complex, any federal feature if amended requires consent of half of the state and a special majority. So it is a rigid constitution. Independent judiciary and bicameralism. We have Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha where the states have representation. So these are federal features of the Indian Constitution. What are the unitary features of the Indian Constitution? Because Indian Constitution is also unitary in some sense. We have strong center because center has the power to override state's authority, can make laws on the state list also. If state and central government make a law on concurrent list, then it is the central law that prevails. States are not indestructible, means states can be created, their status can be changed. For example, the status of Jammu and Kashmir has changed. So they are not indestructible. Whereas in USA, the states are indestructible. We have single citizenship, emergency provision, where the central government has all the power. All India services, residuary power is with the central government. So these are some unitary features of the Indian Constitution. Now some questions that were asked on federalism. India is a federal state because of dual citizenship prevalent here? Wrong. Dual judiciary? No. Share of power between the center and the state? Written constitution. What should be the answer? Because Both the statements C and D are correct. Let me know your answer in the comment section. Which one of the following is a feature common to both the Indian Federation and American Federation? A single citizenship? No. America has dual citizenship. 3 lists in the constitution? No. Dual judiciary? A federal Supreme Court to interpret the constitution? True. Asked in 1993, which one of the following determines that the Indian constitution is federal? A written and rigid constitution, an independent judiciary, vesting of residuary powers with the center, this is a unitary feature, distribution of powers between the center and the state. A confusing question but a simple one. You must read NCERT to clear the doubt for these types of question. Let me know your answer in the comment section. According to me, answer should be D. Which one of the following is not a feature of Indian federalism? Asked in 2017. You see, the questions get repeated. There is an independent judiciary in India. It is a federal feature. Powers have been clearly divided between the center and the state. The federating units have been given unequal representation in the Rajya Sabha. It is the result of an agreement among the federating units. No, there is no agreement between the federating units. Answer is D. It is not a feature of Indian federalism. This question was asked in 2020. Consider the following statements. The Constitution of India defines its basic structure in terms of federalism, secularism, fundamental rights and democracy. Now these are the basic features of Indian Constitution, but the basic structure is not defined in the Constitution. It came through the Keshav Nanda Bharti case. So this is not correct. The Constitution of India provides for judicial review to safeguard the citizens' liberties and to preserve the ideals on which the Constitution is based. True. Answer is B. 2021 the question was asked, which one of the following in Indian polity is an essential feature that indicates that it is federal in character? Again the repetition. The independence of judiciary is safeguarded. The Union Legislature has elected representatives from constituent units. The Union Cabinet can have elected representatives from regional parties, not a federal feature. The fundamental rights are enforceable by courts of law. This is not a federal feature. Answer is A. So this was all about federal feature of Indian Constitution and federalism. Read class 10 NCERT to read about federalism in detail. I hope this video helps you. For more such videos, subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day.